Jack was caught off guard by his brother's sudden questioning, feeling guilty and at a loss for words. Park said he already knew Jack had been living in his house for a long time and that he seemed more like family with Park's wife. Jack felt helpless. When Park went on a mission to Afghanistan, he had indeed gotten involved with his brother's family. But at the time, Park's plane was bombed and everyone thought he had died on the battlefield. No one expected him to come back alive. It turned out Park had narrowly escaped death in the plane crash, only to be captured by extremists. After a brutal beating, he and the surviving subordinates were locked in a basement. It was pitch black inside, with only a crack to see outside. But whenever they looked for too long, someone would force them back. They were confined for 2 whole months. The torment didn't end there. They were taken to another camp. To gain more leverage, the extremists forced the two to record a ransom video. The subordinate was so terrified he trembled, becoming the first to face the ordeal. Park could only watch helplessly. Eventually, unable to endure, the subordinate recorded the video as demanded. But their torture didn't stop. The leader handed Park an iron rod and ordered him to attack his own subordinate. Park couldn't bring himself to do it. The leader threatened that if he wanted to see his family alive, he had to do as told. The extremists' relentless threats wore him down. Fear triumphed over reason. Park made his move, his psychological defenses completely shattered. Soon after, US forces overran the camp, wiping out the extremists. Park was rescued. The device that recorded those atrocities was destroyed in the bombardment, but the lingering shadows remained in Park's heart. Returning to the home he had longed for, everything felt foreign. The kitchen had a new look. The bed sheets were a different pattern. Park tried to lie down. His wife and daughters happily snuggled up to him. The scene looked heartwarming, but Park felt no warmth. He had PTSD. Even shaving required locking the door. Seeing his battered body, his wife was heartbroken. She embraced Park, wanting to kiss him, but he seemed very resistant. Park's father, also a veteran, was the first to notice his abnormality. He suggested Park return to the unit for post-war counseling, but when the counselor asked, Park didn't dare reveal that he had attacked his subordinate. The counselor had no choice but to send him home. After returning home, far from being healed by family, Park noticed subtle clues about his wife and brother in trivial details. He tried to confront them, but only got evasive answers. Until at this birthday party, when his daughter revealed everything.